What if I told you the real untold truth about 50 Cent's mind the moment he got shot 9 times? Yeah. 9. Not 1. Not 2. 9. That's not a drive-by, that's practically a free sample day at a gun range. And yet, somehow, he walked away and built an empire so massive it makes the Kardashians look like interns at Dunkin' Donuts. The world has heard the songs, the interviews, the memes, but what if the raw thoughts running through 50's head that night were even crazier than the bullet count? Imagine standing between life and death, asking yourself, am I about to be the next Tupac or the next Miracle headline? Spoiler alert. He picked both. We're diving into secrets, wild revelations, and the twisted humor only 50 himself could find while staring death in the face. This isn't the polished VH1 behind the music version. This is the gritty, sarcastic, messy truth that'll have you questioning everything you thought you knew about survival, fame, and one man's refusal to die. Buckle up, because once you hear these shocking thoughts, you'll never listen to many men the same way again. 50 Cent didn't just stroll into fame, he crashed into it with the subtlety of a wrecking ball smashing a glass church window. Let's rewind to Queens, New York, the early 2000s. Mixtapes hotter than Lil Wayne's lighter, rap beef thicker than peanut butter on stale bread, and street wars that made Grand Theft Auto look like a Disney cartoon. Curtis Jackson was already the talk of the underground, dropping tracks like Confessions, throwing lyrical punches harder than Mike Tyson's uppercut. But with fame came enemies. And in Queens, enemies don't leave nasty comments, they leave bullets. The infamous day, May 24, 2000, outside his grandmother's house. The spot that should have been his sanctuary became a live-action war zone. A gunman unloads, spraying 50 like a bargain bin cologne tester at Macy's. 9 bullets. Face, hand, legs, chest. One even went straight through his jaw, like life was trying to permanently auto-tune his voice. But here's the twist. The moment the shots hit, 50's brain didn't say it's over. Nope. Reports from insiders say his first thought was, damn, so this is how they do me. Imagine surviving that many shots and your first reaction is basically a sarcastic Yelp review of your own assassination attempt. That's peak 50 Cent energy. The neighborhood froze. Family members screamed. Neighbors peeked from windows like it was free HBO. The streets lit up with rumors faster than TMZ on Red Bull. One guy even swore 50 smiled as paramedics pulled him up, like he was already plotting a mixtape about it. And why wouldn't he? This was Queens. If you didn't turn trauma into content, were you even hustling? Word spread through the rap world like wildfire. Rappers whispered, rivals celebrated too soon, and the streets crowned him either finished or invincible. The very same night, hustlers in bodegas were already debating, yo, if 9 shots don't kill him, maybe he's bulletproof. That label bulletproof would follow him forever. Now here's where it gets wild. You'd think surviving 9 bullets would humble a man. Nope. 50 Cent turned it into his personal marketing campaign. Forget Nikes, just do it. His slogan became, just survive it. As he healed, swollen, and stitched, whispers about his inner thoughts surfaced. According to close friends, his recovery wasn't filled with tearful prayers. Nah, he was making jokes. He reportedly told one visitor, guess I can't die broke if I can die at all. That's not pain, that's pure troll energy. Then came the celebrity circus. Ja Rule allegedly thought this was his chance to dance on 50's grave. But the grave never showed up. Instead, 50 came back swinging harder, dropping diss tracks like grenades. The irony? Every bullet wound just gave him more credibility. Rappers flex chains, cars, fake mob TIs. 50? He flexed cars. 9 of them. You can't buy that in Beverly Hills. Media outlets went feral. MTV played his story like it was a new reality show. Bet rolled montages with dramatic violins. And Twitter? Well, Twitter didn't exist yet. But if it did, the hashtags would have been insane. Hashtag 9 lives, hashtag bulletproof, hashtag many me near L. The public split into camps. Half saw him as a street legend who cheated death. The other half thought he was reckless, cursed, or a walking Final Destination sequel. Memes, jokes, and even conspiracy theories bloomed. Was he set up? Was it industry beef? Was it karma? Or did the Grim Reaper just miss his aim like a stormtrooper with cataracts? Meanwhile, celebrities couldn't resist jumping in. Eminem heard about the shooting, signed him almost immediately, and told people, if 9 bullets can't kill him, maybe 9 albums won't either. Even Oprah, years later, would mention him as the poster boy of survival, though let's be honest. 50 was the last guy she wanted giving book club recommendations. The twist: instead of the shooting ending his career, it became his launchpad. He leaned into the drama, lacing his music with raw pain, dark humor, and unfiltered vengeance. The world wasn't just listening to rap anymore, they were watching a real-life anti-hero rise from the morgue that never claimed him. Surviving 9 bullets didn't just change 50's health, it rewired his whole public identity. From that moment, everything he did carried the weight of those shots. When he rapped "Get Rich or Die Tryin'," it wasn't just a catchy album title, it was his literal life story. The aftermath was insane. Labels that once ignored him begged to sign him. Streets that once doubted him now feared him. Even enemies had to pause, because what do you say to a man who beat death like it was a weak feature verse? His reputation skyrocketed beyond music. Suddenly, he wasn't just a rapper. He was a myth, a walking legend, a headline that refused to fade. Hollywood came calling. Vitamin Water came calling. Heck, even Wall Street looked at him like a stock you couldn't short, because he just wouldn't drop. But behind the bravado, those who knew him claimed he often reflected on that night with dark humor. He'd joke, 9 bullets and I still gotta pay rent? Life is disrespectful. He'd laugh about the irony of outliving bullets but still dealing with shady contracts, fake friends, and industry politics deadlier than any gun. The cultural impact was massive. Every rapper after him saw the blueprint: survive trauma, turn it into narrative, monetize the pain. 50 didn't just survive, he built an empire out of it. Power, television, memes, beefs, all of it can be traced back to that night. And yet, the curiosity never fades. Fans still ask, did surviving change him into the ruthless mogul we know? Or was he always destined to play chess with life and death? The unanswered questions keep the legend alive. It's the cliffhanger that never resolves, and 50 loves it that way. And there you have it, the untold, unfiltered, sarcastic truth behind 50 Cent's shocking thoughts after getting shot 9 times. Not the clean Hollywood edit, not the polite interview version. The raw, outrageous, meme-ready saga that turned Curtis Jackson into the indestructible 50 Cent. Now here's the part where I flip it to you. Drop your wildest theories in the comments. Do you think 50's survival was pure luck, divine protection, or just Queen's DNA refusing to clock out? I want to see the craziest takes, because if the internet can turn a cat playing piano into a legend, then y'all can definitely remix 50's 9 lives. And don't just sit there lurking like Ja Rule at a 50 concert. Smash that like button like it owes you money. Subscribe like you're dodging bullets fast, reckless, and with zero hesitation. Because this channel, we don't just cover scandals, we live in them. Every week, it's another explosion, another secret leaked, another celebrity meltdown that makes the Kardashians look like Sesame Street. So hit that bell, because you don't want to miss the next saga. Trust me, if you thought 9 bullets was wild, wait till you see what else these stars are hiding. Remember, scandals never sleep, and neither do we. Cue the final punchline: 50 took 9 shots and still cashed 9 checks. What's your excuse?